this video is gonna be like an hour and like 40 some 50, hopefully not 2 hours. I don't know how many of you would like this video. Maybe you can just play it in the background or something, or if you want to watch it. I don't know if I'm like entertaining or not, but I like to think I'm kind of funny. I can be, like, if you really get to know me. But I just thought to do like a little come ride with me as I drive around type video, and I may just like, I don't know, it may turn motivational, or you may just see me talking about what I'm seeing out here while I'm driving. But yeah, I hope this is kind of entertaining, or just something, you know, to watch in the background for you. But yeah, I'm driving around right now. I finally found a neighborhood, because I was looking for a neighborhood so I can find some garage sales. But yeah, I finally found a neighborhood. I'm probably like 30 minutes maybe away from home. I was like, I don't know where I am actually, but yeah. I was just driving around and now I'm here. But I saw like one garage sale sign, but like their house was like fenced around, so I couldn't see it. And no, I kind of didn't want to get out, because yeah, just I would rather see it first before I get out my car. But yeah, I'm still just driving around. It's actually some really nice houses out here though. They're cute. They're like one level houses. What do y'all like? Do y'all like big houses, or what's your house? These are kind of modern. Some of them. What's your house type? Like, are y'all like modern? You like modern houses? You like rustic houses, farmhouses, mansions? Like, I like what they call craftsman houses, or like bungalow houses. I like one level. So real. I like stuff that's like cute. I'm not really a modern person. Like, you know what I mean? Like a house is like real big and it's like mostly glass. I don't really care for that. But I like houses that look and feel like homey, and they just feel like cute. And oh my gosh, it's so cute. I should I'm turning down there. I may show y'all some of these too. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm sorry y'all. Y'all, I almost turned into, that is so cute. I would show y'all, but like somebody's behind me, so I don't want to pick my camera up right now. I almost turned into a one way. Okay, good. Now I see the signs. Now it says one way. I was like, it's time for me to go home. It is time for me to go home. Like, I don't know what I'm doing out here. I just, like I said, I'm still learning the ropes out here. And like, I don't really go driving often. Like, yeah, I don't. But it's nice though. I do like driving. I just don't really do it often though. But this is nice. I should probably do this like when I'm not working on Saturday. I should probably just come out and drive more, and just like get used to, you know, the city. And yeah. So for Saturday, what do y'all normally do? Like, do y'all work on Saturdays? Are you like, I'm a chill at home type person on Saturday? Or do y'all garage sale on Saturday? I know like growing up, Saturday was like clean up the house day. Do y'all like clean up the house every Saturday? Is Saturday like laundry day? Or is Saturday also like fun day, where it's like, okay, this is the day we all take the family out and we do some fun activity? We eat out on Saturday or something. Like, what do y'all like to do on Saturday? These are so cute. Such cute houses. Oh well, you know, I probably won't show the houses. I don't want to show people's houses, so, you know, like for privacy reasons. But yeah, this is so cute. I know, like growing up, something that, like I did do is like drive around and look at houses. Like, we would go to like neighborhoods and like look at the houses in different neighborhoods. That actually was pretty fun though. Oh wow, like the color scheme on that one, it's like green and like orange and yellow, and it's got like stone like on the columns. Some of them are like so cute. Some of them you can tell are like newly built though. I also like that's pretty. I also like old-fashioned houses. So like I'm kind of picky, but like some like Victorian style old-fashioned houses, I really like how those look. I know some people probably don't like them because you may think, oh, they look haunted. I don't like the haunted looking ones though, but like, you know, if you've ever seen them, like some of them can be really nice though. I know where I used to live, I saw like a yellow one. It was like a yellow Victorian house one time. Or I've seen like white ones. I'm thinking about like getting everybody something to eat and like taking it back home. Because I'm like out by myself right now, but I'm thinking there's so many places on here we haven't tried. And I'm thinking like maybe I should like surprise everybody. Well, one of my siblings are at work right now, but I may get it and then just like put it in the fridge for her. But yeah, I don't know. Do y'all like to buy folks stuff to eat? I like to buy people stuff to eat. And like I like trying new restaurants and stuff. Like y'all, I'm the type of person, I love like new ideas and like trying to like I think sometimes I like the idea of doing something probably more than doing it. But if the place is actually good though, then I enjoy it. But yeah, I really do like the idea of like trying new stuff and trying new foods and stuff. We try like after church on Saturday, we go to a new restaurant we haven't been to. What do y'all do? I feel like a lot of people probably like go out and eat after church on Sunday. Or do y'all go back home and cook on Sundays? But I like it though. It's like a little tradition we started. Or we go out and eat after church. Why? Oh, it's a train track, so it's like this road is like crowded. And right now I'm like looking at an inflatable. When was the last time y'all been in an inflatable? I may be grown, but I'm the type of person, I still love inflatables. I still would jump in an inflatable if I had one. Like whenever we go to like events, maybe it's like a market event where they may get inflated. I'm not too big. You will see me in an inflatable. I will take my shoes off and I'll be in that thing too. But I love inflatables. I am still a kid, and I know my sister would be like, "Girl, you too big." I'm not too big. Okay, I'm just go straight because yeah, I'm not going to turn and wait on that train. But yeah, even if y'all are grown, do y'all still like kid things? That looks so fun. You know, I've been in an inflatable. It got like, it's like a relay race inflatable, and it's got the opening, and then there's like little obstacles, like the little blow up obstacle you gotta like go through, and then it's like maybe like a slide, and then once you get over the slide, it's like more obstacles you got to go through until you get to the end. Like I love that kind. I like the relay race kind, like real big inflatables. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, even if y'all are grown, do y'all still like kid stuff? Like, what are some stuff that y'all still like to do even though you may be grown? Like maybe it's something from your childhood that you like can never grow out of. What's something, maybe it's like a game. Do you still play like a game that you used to play when you were a kid? That's so cute. Or yeah, do you have like a game system, like a game system like a Nintendo, or just some activity you used to do when you were a kid? Is there something you still do? I like holding on to or doing stuff that I used to enjoy when I was a kid. Like, I guess I'm kind of just like, that's pretty, and that's kind of modern. That actually is nice. So yes, I guess I am kind of like nostalgic for some things. I don't see a lot of garage sales around here. Oh, and something about where I live, they don't have mailboxes in front of the houses. They all are like mailboxes. You can find like all the mailboxes in like one area, but they don't have mailboxes in front of the houses. Where y'all live, like where I used to live, yeah, we had mailbox. But where y'all live now, do y'all have mailboxes, or could y'all imagine having to drive or walk to your mailbox and share like a whole mailbox area with other people? Or like, would y'all prefer having your own mailbox? I would prefer having my own mailbox. Okay, so I'm back on the main road. I'm not in the neighborhood anymore, but I still don't think I recognize where I am though. Oh yeah, but going back to food, y'all, I like trying new foods. So like, if y'all also like trying new foods and stuff, like what do y'all like to eat? I can eat like anything. I'll eat anything. Like, I'm willing to try anything. Do y'all have like a favorite food? Like, are you the type of person? Okay, not another train. I literally just like left a train and then here we go, another train. But do you like Asian food, or like, I'm looking at this one that says barbecue food, American food. Are y'all the type of people who like to stick with eating the same thing over and over again? Or do you like to try new stuff? I don't think I would consider myself a picky eater, but I'm kind of picky about certain stuff though. It may be weird, but like when I eat chicken, I'm picky about like certain parts of the chicken. Like, I know I don't just like, most of the time, no, I don't pick up the chicken and bite into it. I have to like use my hands, because I'm picky about like like if I see some strings, or like, you know that part when you pull like the chicken out of like the drumstick and it's like that chewy part at the end or something. Or like, I'm not as picky as I used to be, but like I'm a little picky if I see like the drop, like the cooked blood on it. I probably won't eat that. But so like, I'm not picky in general about what I eat, but like if you like zone in on the food itself, I can be a little picky about it. What is that? Oh, like tomatoes. Oh, this is my first time seeing a Google train. That was short. A Google subway. Okay, but like tomatoes, I like fried green tomatoes. I don't eat raw red tomatoes though, like on burgers. So I don't eat like the raw cherry tomatoes. Like, I don't eat like any raw red tomatoes, but I eat like stewed cooked tomatoes, like in spaghetti. So mainly if they're cooked, but I'll probably eat a raw green tomato though. I know that's weird, but maybe. I don't know. I think they make like jar kind. Do they? I think I've seen like the jar green tomatoes or something. But yeah, are y'all picky eaters, or y'all eat anything? Like, yeah, I pretty much eat anything too though. I'm willing to try whatever. Like, what are some weird stuff y'all have eaten before? I've tried fried squid, calamari. I didn't care for it though, because it just tastes, I don't think I like the texture of it or the taste. I didn't care for it. I'm trying to think of like some weird stuff I've tried. I don't know if I've tried octopus or not. I feel like I have. I'm not sure though. But have y'all tried like any weird stuff, and did y'all actually enjoy it? I know recently, since I moved, I tried Indian food for the first time, and it was actually really good. And something about Indian food, it is so seasoned, like really good. They are really good with the spices. And it is spicy. Like my nose is like running. But it's so good though. Like it's spicy. And normally I don't really put nuts in like my food, but it was good. It was like cashews. I had like some type of spicy curry chicken with like rice, and then because when I like to try new stuff, I try new stuff. And so I tried 2 kinds of bread. I tried something called naan, which I've tried naan before, but I also tried what's it called, roti. And then I tried like a shake. It was called the name, it was like shake you something you shake, but he said it was made of like out of a fruit. It's like a fruit over there from Asia I think, but I actually enjoyed it. It was good. Like Indian food is really good, but I don't know if I would go back, because like I'm the type of person, like, yeah, like once I tried it, it's good, but like I think I want to like try something else next time, instead of like, even if I enjoy it, I think I still want to go try something else. But like if somebody came and visited me and they wanted to try Indian food, like I'll go back and try with them though, but I don't think I would go back by myself because I already tried it. It was good food. I think, what are some other foods that I still want to try? I can't think any off the bat. But yeah, I've tried Mediterranean. I don't know. I can't think of any at the moment, but when y'all do try new stuff, do y'all just kind of like try one thing, or do y'all like to really like get the experience and try a lot of stuff? Like I like to try like a lot of stuff. Not too much though, but but I do kind of like want to get the experience and see what it's like though. So right now I'm like driving nearby some shopping centers. Are y'all the type of people, do y'all like to window shop? I like to window shop. Like when I go out and I'm by stores and stuff, like I'm fine with just like seeing it. I don't actually have to like spend any money. But do y'all like to window shop, or do you feel like, nah, like I actually got to buy something? Do you feel like that's kind of pointless? Like what's the point of just like looking at the stuff? Are you like, no, I actually gotta go get it? But I'm fine with that. Like I just like looking at it. I don't have to get it though. Or I know like when I was growing up, something that I really liked was just like trying on stuff, like going to the store and trying on stuff, but not like actually buying anything though. Okay, so now I'm like leaving. It's not a lot of shopping areas around me anymore. Like a few restaurants. Oh yeah, like I said, I may buy my family something to eat, so I need to be looking around for that. And I have no idea like how far out I am right now from home. I would have to look on ways to see. Let me see. It's saying that home would be 36 minutes. Okay, so yeah, like I said, about 30 minutes from home. It's so many apartments down here. Like where I live, it's like, it seems like so many more apartments than houses. Are y'all like apartment people or like house people? I am definitely a house person. Like I don't really care for apartments. And I knew I wouldn't care for apartments, but even though I am, sitting in an apartment right now, but I'm definitely more of a house person. I love nature, and I love having like my own yard. And like I would love to have like my own backyard, my own front yard too, but my like especially like my own backyard that I can like go outside in. And like, because something I used to do when I was little, we would take like a comforter and we lay it on the grass and just like lay on top of that. And so that's like something that I kind of want to do again, is have like my own backyard and just go outside and like lay on the grass like with a blanket or a comforter or something, or just like even like, yeah, and like a fenced backyard. I like a fenced backyard because I like having my own privacy. I don't want like, yeah, for me it's just like more enjoyable that way to have my own privacy. But like what the thing about an apartment is like the walls are so thin, and then you can hear everybody. And yeah, I've heard so much through these walls, and like this is why I like having my own space. Yeah, I just like having like, I like being within my own walls, you know, because I also like to sing, and I don't want to be disturbing anybody if I'm like singing too loud or something. Like I want to sing, but like I don't want to be too loud though. Okay, I've never heard of that. But Den's Hamburgers, I've never heard of that. But I know if I had my own house and my own place, like I could sing as loud as I want without, you know, disturbing anybody, because you know my house would be, you know, feet away from somebody else's house, and I doubt they'll be able to hear me. So I just like having my own space. So do y'all like apartments or houses? And I know one reason, you know, somebody may say like I prefer an apartment is because it's like, maybe you think it's like cheaper because you're like, I don't have to upkeep, I don't have a yard to upkeep, I don't have to hire lawn man to upkeep my landscape, I don't have to, which I understand that, but I'm like, I think it would be actually kind of fun to learn how to cut a yard though. It sounds kind of fun to me. But I love landscaping. Like I just love like looking at nice landscaping, and like I don't mind if I had to learn how to do that. But yeah. Oh, this is nice. I've never been down here. This is nice. But yeah, I love landscaping. I don't know how to do it, but like I think it would be fun to learn how. Yeah, nice yards are real nice. It is so pretty out here, and like, yeah, like I said, like I don't really drive around often, and you know, but this is actually so fun. This is real nice though. I'm about to pass by a Chili's. This video, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Like, I hope it's not like too long. I hope somebody's enjoying it. I hope it's not boring. But yeah, I'm passing by a Chili's, which I've tried Chili's. I feel like Chili's is one of those like common restaurants. Probably everybody maybe tried it. What are like some other common restaurants we've probably all tried before? Of course, like fast food restaurants. We probably all tried fast food restaurants. I need wait. Golden Corral. I've been there probably like 3 times since we moved here. That's always a good one. Oh, this Golden Corral tastes different. But Golden Corral. What's some other restaurants we probably all tried? Applebee's. Restaurants that's not fast food. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is good. I don't think we have been there one time since we moved here. That was good too. We recently tried some really good Mexican food from this place called Besos. The food was real good. Another thing we used to do when like I was growing up is we would like go to car dealerships, and those are nice. We would just like drive around and look at cars. And as a kid, it's so common to be like, oh, I like that one, I like that one, I like that color one, I want that color one. Yeah, I wonder if other people have like had the same traditions. Like if you like driving around car dealerships, do you ever like dream about like, oh, that's my car, like one day I'm gonna have that car? Or like if you do like have a dream car, like what kind of car is it, and like what color would you like? I always used to say, like when I was young, I said I wanted a navy blue Infiniti sedan, beige leather on the inside. Now when I think about it, I'm like, nah, I don't have to have that anymore. Like, but I used to think Infiniti was such nice cars growing up. And then they started making their newer cars, and then they just started looking different. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about like cars or what what type of cars I like anymore. I love the car that I have now. I love the color of my car. Like I love when I come outside and I see my car and it's like clean. And I like to keep my car clean. Like, are y'all one of those people who you like to keep your car looking brand new? Like I like to keep my car looking brand new on the inside. I like minimum stuff in it, and I like to keep it clean. Or are y'all one of those people who like you like to pile up a lot of stuff in that car, and like you look like you live in your car, like you got supplies, you got. Now I actually do like to keep some stuff. Like I have like a little handheld vacuum in the trunk, and I have like a case of Lysol wipes. And I like a lot of times I like to keep snacks in my car, just because like you never know when you out and you hungry and you don't want to spend money. And so right now I don't have any. Like I ran out of snacks, I would have to buy some more. But typically I would buy like some fruit snacks, or like maybe some type of granola bars or something. One point I did used to keep like a pack of water in the back, but you know that would get hot. But I had it when I worked at this job where I was outside, but I don't have any water now in my car. But do y'all like to, yeah, like I said, y'all like to pile up your car like with a lot of stuff? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. Like, yeah, does your car like feel like your home? And maybe you got like, I know my sister, she's got like the steering wheel cover, or maybe you got like some fluffy seat covers. You got your car decked out. You got like the all the accessories on. You got a cup holder accessory where you can put your phone, your ketchup. I've seen those in the store. You know, do you like put a lot of stuff in your car, or do you just kind of keep your car kind of simple, nothing in it? I like to keep my car like barely anything in it. I don't know, I just like that new look, that new feeling. I guess I'm kind of like a minimalist a little bit. Like even in my room, I barely keep a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't really, I don't know. Like for me, I just don't really like the crowd my area up. So right now, okay, maybe I can like flip the camera. Can I? No, I can't flip the camera in. I can't flip the camera while it's filming. Okay, well right now I'm like driving, and it's like look like some walkways into trees and stuff that people are taking, like some pathways. Oh, speaking of trees, do y'all like being outside and like walking outside and stuff like that? Do y'all go hiking? I've never been hiking. I like nature. I don't like bugs though, but I do love being outside in nature though. But actually, the funny thing about where I live is that I don't see a lot of bugs that I used to see where I lived before. Like, we barely get mosquitoes out here. Like, when we first moved here, it was so weird. Like, we saw like no mosquitoes, hardly any flies, hardly. And still, I don't see any bees. It's rare to like see wasps or like dragonflies. Like, really barely anything be flying around out here. You see gnats, but like that's about it. So it's actually real nice to be outside here. But I don't know what it's like to be walking in them trees, so it's probably some different stuff you'll see. But yeah, have y'all ever gone hiking or camping or like just like outdoor activities? I haven't gone hiking, I haven't gone camping, I haven't done like any outdoor activities before. And like, I kind of don't like want to do it by myself because safety reasons. But like, my family, they're not really into like that kind of stuff, going outside like that though. Okay, so this is nice. We are like approaching downtown, and we're seeing like some more shops and stuff. Oh, and like, speaking of like nature and stuff, what's like the wildest thing you've like encountered? Have y'all ever seen like a snake in person, or like a bear, or like, you know, just wildlife? I've actually like never seen any of those things in person. Oh, once again, I gotta remember like to go get something to eat. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere eventually. Downtown here is actually real nice. This is where I took that boat ride that I went. I went on a boat ride for the first time, and it was really nice. It was probably like an hour, 3 hours. I think it was like a few hours long, but it was really nice. That was my first time going on a boat ride. Wait, no, because going on a boat ride like that, but like when I was really young, when we went to Florida one time, we took like a little a small boat where they like took us on the water. But other than that, yeah, that was my first time riding a boat. This was the first time being on a boat by myself though. It was like other people with me, but like, you know, by myself though. And there, it was like bats, and there were like so many people you could see on the bridge who like came out to see those bats. And the captains, they talked about how it was like because they would use like solar, like some type of solar thermal device or something to be able to pick up on like the heat and the bats, to be able to count like approximately how many bats would be out there. And they said like, what she said, like 1 million, 3 million. It was somewhere in the millions of bats out there. It was like so many, but it was nice though. And like just looking at all the buildings and like all the lights on the buildings at night, it was real pretty. And like getting pictures of like the sunsets and stuff. But yeah, downtown is nice. I know something I see out here is like these self-driving cars. Have y'all ever been in a self-driving car? And would you get in a self-driving car? I don't know. The idea of it doesn't sound all that to me, but like, I just want to make sure like that's safe. But they look like they be knowing what they're doing, but I think it's so cool how it like even knows how to put its signal on and wait at stop signs, and that's cool. It is so many people out here. Speaking of people, like, this video is so long, y'all. I'm so sorry. I hope it's like entertaining somehow. Oh my gosh. It's, yeah, speaking of like so many people, are y'all introverts or extroverts? Oh, the water over there is so pretty. I don't know where that's at, but that is so nice. I'm an introvert, and normally I'm looking at this elevator inside of this building. I can see on the outside. Normally I don't really like being in like super crowded areas, like not by myself. If I'm by myself, oh my gosh, like I wish I could show y'all this water. I'm gonna have to pick up my camera and just like hope for the best. I don't know if y'all can see it. I hope you can. Look at all those people out there. If you can see it, that is like so pretty. I don't even know what body of water this is. No, wait, this is the same bridge I was over when I took, no, that's the same water I was on when I did my boat ride. But anyways, yeah, I don't really like being in crowded areas by myself, but like if I'm with somebody or like with family, that makes me feel better. But like when I'm by myself, I feel like just kind of like guarded, just like in my little introverted shell. I just feel quiet. But yeah, like once I'm out with family or something, then I like come out of my shell, then I feel more comfortable to be myself. But like when I'm by myself, I'm just like reserved. Yeah, I prefer going out with people than like going out by myself. But this is nice though, because I'm in my car. But this is nice. It is so crowded. I really don't know how long this video is going to be. I didn't want to make it as long till I get back home. That may be like a good hour before. It's already like 38 minutes. I really do gotta find a restaurant. I just gotta find a place. See if it looks good, and may have to like Google it first, make sure those prices aren't too high. But I actually was like, I wasn't really feeling like, oh, this place doesn't really feel like home. I'm still getting used to it. Maybe being out and exploring it more, it will help me feel more like at home. Like maybe I just gotta get used to it more. Shake Shack. Have y'all tried Shake Shack? Okay, I think I may have to like already routed home. Maybe I have to like begin my route home and then just like see if I can find a restaurant on the way back and then just stop there, because I really don't know where I'm going. And I don't want to get too far out. I mean, I can if I wanted to, but I just kind of like want to know where I'm going. Traveling. Have y'all traveled much? And like, where are some places y'all been? Like, have you been out of the country? Or like, if not, like what states have y'all been to? And I know I ask a lot of questions. I like to ask questions. I'm a very curious person. And so if you would like to respond to all the questions in the comments, like, feel free. I have traveled, not that much. I would like to travel more though. I've never been on a plane, but I would want to try. I don't think I'm that scared. One day I did go to the airport in hopes that I would get some nice pictures of the planes flying off, just to get all the way there. And then I had on heels because that's just what I was wearing that day. But I didn't know I would have to walk this huge parking lot because I wasn't going to have no parking space near the front door. I had to walk like this whole distance, and my feet were hurting. But and normally I can go a few hours. I can go a while. I can go hours in heels without my feet hurting. But I was already wearing heels for a while that day though, before I got to the airport. But my feet were hurting, and then I got up in there, and I went all the way in there just for the guy to tell me that you have to have a ticket to get past where I was trying to go. I was like, I just want to go see the viewing room so I can just go take pictures. But then he said they didn't even have a viewing room, and that I would have to go drive to this location to go see the planes. And so I drove to that location, and then I could barely even see the plane. So yeah, that was that. The pictures didn't really turn out that good. I was hoping like to see the plane like up close, but I didn't really get to see it that good. But yeah, I've never been on a plane, and if y'all have, like, what was that like? And if you've traveled out of the country, like, where have y'all traveled to? I've been to a few states. I've been in New York when I was 7 because I won like this art contest, and so we went on a trip there, and so that's how we went to New York. And so I've been through all the states, traveling through the states that you go through to get there, but we didn't actually like visit, and check out those states. So, but besides New York, I've been to Tennessee, I've been to Georgia, been to Florida. We like entered Kentucky very briefly, didn't really go throughout it though. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I haven't really been to a lot of places. But where would I like to go? I always used to say I wanted to visit Savannah, Georgia, because I haven't been that part of Georgia. I don't know if it looks like how it really looks in the pictures. I hope it does, but yeah, that used to be like where I used to say I wanted to visit so much. And I even was like, oh, this is some pretty apartments. I used to even been like, maybe I want to move there one day, but I don't know. I don't really have to move there anymore. But I don't know if I still have to go. I probably don't have to go, but I don't know. I don't think I have like any places where I'm like, I really want to go there. I also used to say that I wanted to go to Paris, but I don't really feel like don't really feel like I have to go there either. But like, are there any places that y'all would like to go that you haven't been? And where are your favorite places that you have traveled? This road is okay. Like, I don't know where I would go, but I would like to get on a plane though. And a cruise. Those look really nice. Especially like those cruises that you see have, you know, those like huge cruises that have like water slides on them and like pools on them. Those look real nice. I can't swim, but I'll still get in the pool. I can sit on the edge, dip my toes in it. And I can still like get in a pool though. I don't have to know how to swim though. Oh my gosh, it's crowded up here. But yeah, those cruise ships look real nice. I mean, like the ones that got like a bunch of like attractions on it, like a bunch of stuff you can do on it. That's the idea of like being on a big old ship in the water. Does that scare y'all? Or like, are you like, no, I would try it? Or like, I have been on a cruise before. What do y'all think? Like, it doesn't sound scary to me, but I've never done it. But so I don't know if I would think the same. I think I would still be like, it's not that scary, but I've never tried it though. Okay, now I am 47 minutes away from home. It's such a nice day. It says it's 87 degrees. It feels hot though. I like when it's like 75. I feel like that's like the best temperature, like 75, 76. What's like y'all favorite temperature? What's like y'all favorite season? Do y'all like summer, spring, or like winter, or fall? Back where I used to live, I used to like spring because there were these certain trees that used to grow in the springtime, which I've only used to see back where I live. Like, I don't see those trees here. But fall is nice too because I like all the different colors, the oranges, the reds, and stuff like that. Winter is nice when you can like wear your sweaters, and like I used to like wearing scarves growing up. I don't really wear them anymore. And then summer is just hot. I'm trying to think about something that I like about summer. Oh, the water park's open. That was my first time going to a water park too. Like when I moved here, I went to a water park for the first time. I don't have a lot of like experience in doing stuff. Like growing up, I wasn't like allowed to do a lot of stuff. So like, I wonder if y'all have like, are y'all like the same? Like, do y'all have like a lot of experience in trying new stuff, or like, are you like me? Like, it's a lot of stuff you probably haven't tried before. And it was nice. The water park was nice. It was a little scary, but it was nice though. I went down one slide. This slide is so big, you can actually see like how tall the slide is, like from the road. I don't actually know how tall it was, but it was a real big slide. But surprisingly, I went back on it for a second time. It was real nice. It was fun. But because I can't swim, I knew I had to be careful about like the stuff that I got on, because like I knew I could only get on the slides where like I could have a floaty, because I knew I couldn't go down a slide that was just like body of water with no floaty, because you know I would have drowned. But yeah, so I had to be like selective about what I got on though, but it was still fun. I am supposed to get over, and there's no room to get over, so I'm gonna just have to, we're gonna be driving out for a little bit longer, and then I'm just have to find another route to get back home. I definitely haven't been out here. I literally have no idea where I'm at. That looks like a nice neighborhood or something. But yeah, have y'all ever been to water parks? And I've seen like some other ones I haven't been to yet, but I've seen them online. And they got like bigger slides, like just bigger, and like more slides and stuff. I think they're a little further out though, but they look fun too. I will say there are some real nice, smooth, like driving roads out here. Like the roads are so nice and just so smooth to drive on. Speaking of driving, when did y'all learn how to drive? Did you learn how to drive at like the usual age of like 15, 16, or did you learn how to drive earlier or later in life? Like, I think I learned how to drive at like, yeah, I think it was probably like around 15, 16. And did y'all have driving classes in school? Because I did. We had like a driving class in school. No, I wasn't good in that driving class. I guess my PE teacher, because you would do it with, the driving class was with the physical PE teachers. Every time and then you would like go driving with like another student. Y'all would go in pairs. I was good at parking. That was my thing. I was good at parking, but like I would always park within the cones. But every time we went driving, he would get on to me about speeding, so I had to learn how to slow it down. Or like sometimes I used to struggle with like staying in the lane, and he would have to like grab the wheel. And when y'all first learn to drive, like what are some stuff that you struggled with? Do y'all have like any driving stories of like something crazy that happened while you were driving? Or like what's the longest y'all have ever driven in like one setting before? I've driven like, I think when we came here, I did most of the driving in my car, and I think I drove like 12 hours, I think, in one sitting. It was something like that. It was over 10. I think it was like 12, 15, 12, I think. I think it was like 12 hours. Until I started getting a little sleepy, but I tried to stay up though. But the reason I drove a long time is because I was trying to like carry most of the weight, so my sister didn't have to, and so I tried to stay up though. But I mean, God was helping me because God was helping me stay up. God was helping me drive that day. Because I mean, there were probably a couple of times where, you know, I was about to, you know, eyes getting a little heavy. But I know God was watching over us that day. And just like at the perfect moments, whenever I felt my eyes closing, like they would pop right back open. I just know, like, yeah, God had me. Have y'all ever like been in an accident? I actually have, like, when I was in high school. It happened right after we left the school parking lot. And like on the road outside of the school, everybody just, I don't know why everybody just started braking suddenly. I don't know what was ahead, but we braked. And we were probably like a few inches away from the person in front of us. And I guess the person behind us, they weren't paying attention, and they ran right into us. And like, to experience that for the first time, yeah, it was pretty scary. Like the hit, like to experience the impact of like being hit. It's like, it's a weird feeling. But yeah, that was the first and only time I've been in an accident though. Thank God we didn't like suffer any like injuries. One of the people behind us, I think the girl who was in the passenger seat, I think her arm was, something was bleeding. I think her arm was hurt. I don't think the girl who was driving, I don't think she was hurt though. But you know what's so weird? I don't know why I had this strange feeling. But I do remember on that day before we got hit, like I had this strange feeling to like put on my seatbelt. And like I always, you know, I put my seatbelt on anyway, but for some reason maybe I just kind of delayed putting on my seatbelt a little bit. But I had this strange feeling like something kind of told me to like put my seatbelt on. And then I put my seatbelt on. But like if I didn't have my seatbelt on, I don't know if I would have like flew up further than I did. I really don't know. But yeah, like, do y'all have any like, oh my gosh, this video is over an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna post the whole video, maybe just like cut it in half, or like just share part of it. I don't know. But yeah, do y'all have like any driving stories? So I know I said I wasn't gonna start the video bedtime I was gonna eat, but y'all, I just got questions. Like I said, I just love asking questions, and I guess I just like to talk. But I just kind of had like this random question of like, what is something like y'all dreamed of being growing up? And like what were your dreams growing up of like what you wanted to be? Like what could you like envision seeing yourself becoming one day? Like maybe you enjoy doing something and you're like, oh, I want to do this even when I get an adult. Like maybe you like played a sport and you're like, okay, well when I grow up I want to be a professional in this sport that I'm playing. Or like, yeah, I'm just curious, like what are y'all's dreams and aspirations when you were a child? When I was young, I used to like this is around middle school age, I used to have my, like every wall in my room was like full of pages. It would be artwork, quotes, pictures, like drawings, like every single wall in my room was like filled up with something on it. And on my wall I used to have like a list of like occupations that I dreamed of like becoming one day, and it was like 11 to 13 things on the thing. And it was like all like most of them were like artistic stuff. I was like, I want to be a writer, an artist, a singer, a dancer, an actress, an architect. I think I even said like a doctor on there. Photographer. I'm trying to think what else. It was like some other stuff, but yeah, like I dreamed of like becoming so many things. And but as I got older and like yeah, as an adult, like I was like, I want to be like a counselor or like a therapist. And then at one point I was like, I want to be like a marriage counselor, because I like helping people like resolve their like relationship issues. That's just like so fun to me, is to like, yeah, like I love studying like relationships and like relationship dynamics and like how to make relationships work. And yeah. And then like growing up, I was like the friend that in my friend group that like my friends would come to and like ask for advice, or like, and I enjoyed this. Like I enjoy like when people like come to me and like talk to me, and I like giving advice and like helping people with like, why do I feel like I'm flying? Like let me slow down. Helping people with like their problems and stuff. But I was kind of like, I guess you would say like the therapist friend. And yeah, but I'm like, okay, to be a therapist I would like have to get a master's, and when I graduated I was ready to get out of school, and I can't imagine myself going back. But like if there was a way to be like a counselor or something without a degree, then that'd be nice. But I don't really want to go back to school though. I ended up majoring in English. My concentration was in creative writing. And when I look back on it, I'm like, I didn't have to, because like at the time, like before I went to college, I thought that was like the best decision, because I'm like, I know I love to write, and I'm like, okay, I want to be a writer of some sort. But like I know like now, like writing is like a gift that I believe God gave me, and I don't believe you need to be taught how to do a gift. I think a gift is natural. And like even when I look back on my experience, like I didn't have to like I didn't really learn anything from my English classes that I feel like was like helpful to me today. I just thought that was like, I thought I was making the right decision, but I'm glad that, you know, God still used that though for my good, because the job that I ended up working later required me to have a degree. I just needed an English. I mean, I just needed a bachelor's degree. And it said like a degree of a related field, but you know, they still hired me. It was a finance job though, but I didn't need a degree though. So it is nice that I still had a degree. But yeah. And maybe you're the type of person, like, maybe you two have a gift, something that just comes naturally for you. And like, I don't think school is for everybody. Like, I don't think college is for everybody. Not everybody has to go to school. I think it depends on what it is that you want to do. Like, if you need something that requires further studying, like becoming a doctor, like, yeah. But like, if you want to do something that doesn't necessarily require like further studies, I don't think everybody has to go to college. I don't think I needed to go to college. Now, I also did minor in psychology and social work, and learning that stuff was really fascinating. But to learn that, yeah, that was nice. But yeah, I still don't think I needed to. I didn't need to go to college for the English though, because I already know how to do that. Like, you know, our gifts are like natural. It comes natural to us. You don't really have, I think talents need to be worked at. Skills need to be like practiced at, but like something that comes naturally to you, you just know how to do it. And so I'm just like curious, what do y'all think your gifts are? What's something that just comes naturally to you, that you're just really good at? And just in case you're like the person who's like, I don't have any gifts, I don't have any talents. Like, I hear some people say that, but I don't know. I personally believe that we all have something that we're good at, even if you may not know what it is. I think we all have something though. It may be something that's not easily noticeable. Maybe you're really good at talking. So maybe it's not something that you do with your hands. And maybe that's why you're like, I don't know what my gift is. Maybe you're really good at talking. Or maybe you're really good at teaching. Or being like an advisor or someone who gives people advice. Maybe you're really good at leading. And like taking on leadership roles and being like in charge. Because you know how to like oversee things and like, you know, like you know how to step up to the plate and like lead everybody else like a shepherd, or lead everybody else like, you know. And maybe like it's something about you leading that makes everybody just feel at ease and just like, you know, like they feel like they can trust getting behind you and letting you lead them. So maybe it's not something that you can see so obviously with your eye. And maybe that's why you're like, I don't really know what I'm good at. Maybe you're really good at like comforting people and like making people feel safe. Like when they feel down, maybe you're really good at like providing that comfort and like consolation to people. I think a lot of times we don't see what we're good at ourselves. Like it's probably so easy to look at somebody else and be like, they're good at this and that's their talent and that's their gift. But maybe sometimes we're just kind of blind to like knowing what our own talents are. until somebody else points them out, and then you're like, oh, I am good at that. Sometimes you just don't see it. I was at work one day, and currently, like right now, I work in retail, but I was at work one day, and this lady came up to my line, and she was like, she said something like, your soft voice, she's like, that's a gift. And then I was like, at first I was kind of like, I don't know, because I didn't really think of it as like a gift before until like the lady said something. But that's what I mean, like sometimes you don't know what you're good at until somebody else points it out and they show you. But like apparently, you know, I can speak in a way that may make somebody else feel at ease, and literally like literally calm their heart rate down, calm their anxiety down, calm their worry down, like. And I'm seeing like, oh, like that is like a gift. And I'm like, I don't know, God, how can I use that in a way to bless people? Like, how can I use my voice to like help people? And I thought about ASMR, but I'm like, I don't really want to, I don't know. Because like, I don't really want to tap on stuff. Like, I don't really want to, because it's my voice that I'm trying to use, not, you know, the objects of like, but like, how can I use my voice to like help people? I have to make music, and I don't know, like maybe my music is relaxing or something. I don't know. And then I have a friend who she told me, she was like, I can listen to your voice like all day. She was like, your voice, like, no, what she said, your voice, I could listen to your voice and go to sleep. I'm like, maybe I should do like a little, I don't know, use my voice for like sleep purposes or something, or use my voice for just like reducing anxiety purposes. I don't know how to think about it, but that is cool though. But yeah, but like I was saying, like sometimes you just don't know what you're good at until somebody points it out. So like, instead of thinking that you don't have anything that you're good at, perhaps you just don't know what you're good at. Okay, I can see I'm getting closer to home now. Like, I'm familiar with these roads. And the funny thing is, I haven't really been looking at the GPS. I've just been kind of driving, but I guess I just be happy to be driving on the right road. So I gotta pay more attention. I would say wait a minute, because Sam's Club. Oh yeah, I saw like somebody, a video, somebody tried like Sam's Club pizza, and like they were talking about Sam's Club food, and I don't think I've really tried Sam's Club food at their hot bar, and I'm like, that looks kind of good. I may just go into Sam's Club and just order some of their food one day. Maybe not today though, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I consider myself a pretty safe driver. Like, I know when I drive myself, at least, I feel very like relaxed and calm. Like, I don't really panic when I drive. Like, I feel very like calm, and I feel like I'm a good driver. But like, the funny thing is, like when I'm driving like my family or whatever, like my sister for example, I don't know, I guess to other people I feel risky, but I don't feel that way to myself though. But they feel the need to like jokingly hold on when I'm. Okay, this was like bad timing because you just saw my car started beeping. I don't know why I did all that, but because it's clearly like enough space between me and this car. I'm not on their bumper, but this car be just beeping on me sometimes. But I'm a good driver. I'm a safe driver though. because there have been times, you know, where I may be like driving my family and they fall asleep over here. So I think I'm a very like peaceful, relaxing driver. I don't feel like I'd be going too fast, but I think for them, maybe it just feels different, you know, the passengers. I think to them, they feel like I be flying, but I don't be trying to. I will admit though, I am the type of driver like, how do I put it? I'm not no like wild driver, but like when I want to, I'm trying to put this in a good way. I don't really know how else to word it other than like I will do kind of what I set out to do. So definitely not putting nobody else in danger like that. But for example, I have before, like say there was a time where we were staying at this hotel and it was like, how do I describe it? So like to get to the hotel, there's like a road, you get off like the main road and then you come down and then there's a hotel. And there was like a median in the middle and then the other side of the road. I hope this is like painting a picture. But I think what happened? Did I like miss? I forgot. I'm trying to explain this, but basically what I did, I had to like go through and like go on the wrong side of the road just to like get back to the hotel. But of course I made sure that nobody was coming. Like I'm not gonna, you know, put nobody's life in danger. But like I am the type of person, like I will do whatever I set out to do. So if that means Keishace will back up in the middle of the road, as long as nobody's there, I sure will. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not scared to do what I want to do. But of course, y'all, I'm not. Maybe I should cut this part out of the video because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know if you can get tickets for that stuff, but like, I don't want nobody to. Don't follow my example, y'all. Okay, y'all do the right thing. Yeah, y'all do the right thing. I may have to cut that part out. may not share that part. I don't want to be setting a bad example. Honestly, because I'm like, if nobody's coming, like, you know, like I'm not being a harm. Like nobody else is on the road. Like I don't see why I can't. Like if I miss a turn, I don't see why I can't, you know, just back up a few feet and turn into where I was trying to turn into. Like, yeah. Like I may cut that. Like I don't know. I don't know after this time I'm gonna keep that in or not. We are 21 minutes away from home. But I would still say I'm a pretty good driver though. That's not a turning lane, okay. Like I said, I'm still a good driver though, but there's no need to be scared if y'all ride with me. Like, yeah, I'm a good driver. I've never tried this place. This is Wiener Schnitzel. Look, they sell hot dogs, fries, shakes. sandwiches. I've seen it, haven't tried it though. And speaking of being a good driver, y'all, I just recently learned something, which I really, honestly, I did not know this until somebody told me. But I was at a left turn, you know, waiting at a red light to turn red. I mean, waiting at the red light, waiting for it to turn green, and I was in the left lane. I was about to do a U-turn once the light turned green, and the lane, you know, that was coming this way, their light, I think it was also red, and like nobody was going. And for a second, I thought I could turn. I did not know that you could not turn. And maybe you think that sounds silly, but I honestly did not know that. Because I'm like, you can turn, you know, right on red. And I thought, you know, I thought I could turn. Because their light was red. So I thought, you know, I thought I had, you know, the chance to... No, I thought, like, I had the right to turn. But apparently, I learned that day that, no, you can't do that. You can't turn no left on any red. And so, yeah, I didn't do that. Saw a dog walk by, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are like, I'm sure a lot of people are like animal lovers. So like, I gotta ask, did y'all have like pets growing up? Do you have a pet now? And if you have any pets, like what type of pets do you have? Do you have dogs, cats, or do you have like some other type of pet? Do you have like a turtle, a hamster, lizard? Some people may have a pet snake. Like, and what type of pets do you have? And like, what are the names of your pets? And how did you get the names? How did you come up with the names of your pets? The only pet I've ever had growing up was a pet fish. And it only stayed alive for like 3 days. I think we overfed it. We called it Rufus. But I've never had a dog or cat, nothing like that. Because, like, one of my parents, they didn't really care for like animals, and so yeah, like I've never had a pet. I kind of thought about like one day, like, what if I get a dog? But it's one of those things, like, because I've never experienced having a dog, it does kind of like, I don't want to say it scares me, but I am a little like, I would have to like gain experience of like being around a dog in order to get comfortable, because maybe it does kind of scare me. Like if a random dog just came up to me, I probably would feel a little scared though, because I'm just not used to them. But they're cute though. Animals are cute. I just don't have experience with them. Oh wait, one time where I was working, see, I was working 5 days because it wasn't a good job, but I was working 5 days at this door-to-door sales job, and where we would go like house to house and try to sell like AT&T. And one day we passed by this house, and it had like a gate in front of the house, and there was a dog inside the gate. And I actually wasn't scared when I picked up the little tennis ball and I threw it to him, and the dog came back, and I, like, you know, I got the ball out of his mouth, and it wasn't scary. You know, I didn't think it was gonna bite me. But yeah, it actually wasn't scary though. And then like we also went to one house where this lady had a pet goat. She had like chickens and goats, like farm animals in her backyard. And then like, I don't remember if I petted the goat or not. But yeah, it wasn't scary. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be scared of like to have a pet. Okay, so I definitely know where I am now. Now I just gotta see what restaurant I'm gonna stop at and pick up some food. want it to be like fast food though. No, I want it to be like, yeah, not a fast food place. I'm just trying to see like what is it gonna be. Do y'all like being out, or are y'all like homebodies? Like, do you like being out a lot, just like being outside and just like going places a lot, or do you like prefer being at home? I think I'm like somewhere in between. Like, I'm not a homebody. I don't like being cooped up in the house all day, but like, even to be an introvert, I actually like being out though. And like, I can be out for a while. Surprisingly, I feel like I can be out more than like my extroverted sister. Like, there was one time where we were out and she was like ready to go home. I was like, I'm still, you know, I'm fine being out. But we ended up going back home though. But like, I can handle being out like a long time. Probably like for hours, like even until like nighttime. I guess it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. Being at home is nice. I don't really watch a lot of TV though. And so sometimes it's like just, I guess, not really knowing what to do when I'm at home. I'm on YouTube a lot. But like, if y'all like being at home, like what do y'all like to do when you're at home? Or when you're out, what do you like to do when you're out? Still just like looking for a restaurant. My lips keep getting chapped. Like, I can't stand like when my lips are chapped. I remember, and this may sound like an exaggeration, but like when I was like back in school, I couldn't, oh my gosh, like going a day without like forgetting my chapstick and leaving my chapstick at home felt like going a day with like wearing undergarments or something. Like, that's how important my chapstick felt. Like, I felt like I had to have chapstick with me. Like, it just felt like torture to go a whole day without having chapstick. Like, I can't stand when my lips feel dry and I can't have to keep licking them. Like, are y'all the same way? Do you feel like you have to keep your lips moisturized? Or and then when I was in 3rd grade, I used to have this bad habit of licking my lips. It's probably because I didn't have no chapstick, but I used to have this bad habit of licking my lips so much, and not just like, I mean like above my lip, and it would get red. It would literally turn red. And then I would get asked like, why stop licking your lips, stop licking your lips while your lips are red. But it was just like a bad habit. It was like, it's kind of hard to stop. But like, thank God I don't do that no more though. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. And then it would burn. And then I would think, I think I would probably like put some grease on it or something. My phone battery is about to die. And I don't have my cord in here. And so to charge my phone, I would have to lay it down on the charging pad. I probably got enough to keep filming until I can find something to eat. Okay, this sandwich place, which I know we did talk about trying that. No, I think somebody said they tried it before, maybe. But yeah, like, what are y'all doing on this Saturday? What do y'all like to do? And just like in your free time, what do you like to do? Just like when you're bored. Do you feel like you want to like do something like physically, or are you just like when you're bored, I just like to be on my phone just scrolling? Or do you actually like to do some type of physical activity? When I'm bored, yeah, I tend to get on my phone like on YouTube or something. But like going out and actually doing something is nice too though. I'm looking at this hotel and it's making me think of like traveling. And so like for those of you who have like traveled, do y'all like to like stay at a hotel, or do y'all like to rent like Airbnbs? Like what do y'all like to stay when you travel? I've never stayed in an Airbnb, and I don't know, I think I'm a little skeptical about staying in one. Because I'm just kind of like, I've heard some stories about like people hiding cameras in them, and I'm just, I don't know. I don't know why. It feels a little different, the thought of staying in somebody's actual home though versus like a hotel room. Okay, so I'm at a Sam's Club. I don't know if I should. No, I think I wanted to get something from an actual restaurant. Oh, for those of you who don't know, if you do stay in Airbnbs. I saw a video on YouTube. It said like the way to check for like hidden cameras is like be in a dark room and put your camera on, and then like use your camera and just like hold your camera around like outlets and like areas, and if you see like a red infrared light through your camera lens, that's probably a hidden camera. But yeah, but you know that feeling like when you stay in a hotel, like that's just, I don't know, it just has like a feeling of like you know you're away from home, but like it's like that new feeling of like adventure, but like you can tell like you feel like out of like not home when you like lay down in the bed. Like it's cool, it's nice to be like, oh, you know, sink down in that bed, but at the same time it's like, yeah, this isn't, you know, home. It doesn't feel like my bed at home. But like to be traveling though, that is like a nice feeling though. Just to like be at a new place. And especially if they have like breakfast in the morning. I like staying at hotels that have breakfast or some type of food. It looked like it's about to rain. Like it looked like it's about to pour down. I definitely need to go hurry and find something so I can get back home. This video is gonna be like an hour and like 40 some 50, hopefully not 2 hours. It's like such tall like interstates here, and they can be like real, well like some of them can be like real windy. Are y'all like low road people, or are y'all scared to like drive on the interstate? Or it's like it don't matter, you know, I drive on the interstate, low road, like you drive on anything. I don't mind. Like, I'm not scared to, like, get on the interstate. And, like, when it comes to traveling, like, yeah, I just saw some lightning. It's time to get home soon. When it comes to, like, traveling, like, I feel like I'll be down to, like, drive a lot, you know, on the way to a place. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, driving, like, hours. I think it'd be kind of fun, like road trips and stuff. Yeah, like I enjoy driving. Do y'all enjoy driving too? And would y'all like to drive like hours, like on the way to a place? And speaking of on the way to a place, are y'all like journey people or destination people? So like when you're driving, are you the type of person like you like to stop here, there, check this place out, let's go try this, or are you the type of person that's just like, no, let's just hurry and get to where you're supposed to be going? I don't mind stopping. Yeah, I don't think I mind stopping, but I'm probably not the person to suggest, hey, you want to stop here, Like, if I'm the one driving, I probably would just, I probably would just, you know, fit like on the goal of like where we're supposed to be going. And I, you know, like I don't mind, like I really don't mind either way it goes, but I don't mind just driving the whole time and like making no stops, unless it's like necessary stops of like gas and you need a restroom and like get something to eat. But like if I wasn't the one driving, I probably wouldn't be like, hey, you want to stop here, you want to stop here. I'm fine with like just, but if I was someone driving and somebody wanted to stop, I also don't mind stopping for them either. But yeah, like, are y'all like real fixated on like, no, we have to get to point B, no stops? Or are you the type of person that's like, no, I want to stop everywhere on the way to where we're supposed to be going? Okay, so I'm real close to home, so there's only like a few options, and I think I'm gonna have to make up my mind. I'm gonna try to see like what's over here and see. Okay, we got Jason's Deli. We got fast food place, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, some Mexican place. Mod Pizza. I think they probably already tried that. I haven't tried it, but I think they already tried it. Let me just go through this parking lot and just see what's over here. Third Base. Heard of them. I don't know what they sell. Firehouse Subs. I haven't had them in like a while. I don't remember if their food were good or not. Wingstop, Pizza Twist, haven't been there. Five Guys. Y'all, we've been to this place called Mitchie's. It's frozen yogurt. Do y'all like frozen yogurt? And if you do eat frozen yogurt, do you like put like a lot of toppings, or do you like to, you know, keep it kind of plain so you can taste most of the like the frozen yogurt? Most times I would put like a lot of toppings on it, but like my battery's about to die. The last time, so I did kind of keep the toppings kind of like just like chocolate sauce, brownies. Yeah, I didn't put too many toppings on it because sometimes the toppings kind of take away from the frozen yogurt flavor. Okay, my phone is like at 10%, so I'm gonna have to stop the video and then like let my phone charge some, and then like I guess I'll start it back once I get the food. So I found the restaurant. I'm gonna go to Chili's, and they got these I think it said like big crispy chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna just get everybody one of those meals, so the sandwich with a fry. And I don't think I'm gonna get the drinks because I don't think I'll be able to carry that. So I think just like the meals with like the sandwich and the fry. And I was hoping that they had a drive-thru, but no, Chili's doesn't have a drive-thru. So I'm gonna have to go inside, and it looks a little crowded too. But yeah, let's go inside. My phone is like 8%. I don't know if I'm gonna film inside or what, but because no, if I film inside, it's gonna like that's gonna take my whole battery. So I'm just going inside and then like film again once I get the food and come back out. That looks good. Do you see that? Okay, so I got the food, and it's the crispy chicken sandwich, and I didn't know, but it also came with macaroni. So for each one, it's a sandwich, fries, and macaroni. And so I got 4 of those. If y'all want to see what one looks like, these are the little trays, and that looks good. So you see, let me. Okay. So you see the fries, and then there's some macaroni, and there's a sandwich. Okay. And so I got 4 of those since there's 4 of us, and yeah, it was a little higher than I thought it was gonna be, but I was like, that's okay. God be providing for me. So yeah, this was fun. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you know, played it in the background, or even if you watched it, I hope it was entertaining somehow. And yeah, hope you all just have a great day, and love you all. Be blessed in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Bye.